there, SuperSeizer, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club! Doki Doki, Okie Doki, Smokey Hokey, Smokey the Bear, Yogi. Okay, so we're back at it once again with our Doki Doki, our four lovely women, lovely girls doing literature. So I think I read this. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. I think I read that one, but I'm just going to reread it just to have a rethink. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuko feel comfortable enough to change to share hers. I don't think so. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay! So kawaii. I have an idea, everybody. What? Natsuko and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home, write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. The people aren't liking it. Yeah, let's do it! Frickin' Sayori! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Oh, strengthen! Isn't that right, Crazy Daisy? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back at the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth and what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. I was gonna join Anime Club, and then I was dragged here by Sayori's. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I would never made any decision. Oh my god, all the I still have other clubs to look at, and oh god. Everyone hates me. Look, Sayori's sad. She's like, ooh, she's sad. She's like, I hate you. I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. I'm mean. Crazy Daisy. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price to pay, I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'm gonna go home and play video games. I'll join the literature club. Oh my god, everyone just like rose up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came by for the cupcakes, I'll be super pissed. Then it makes it official! Welcome to the Literature Club! Thanks, I guess. I just want to go home and play video games. Okay, everyone! I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Crazy Daisy, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Ding! What's up with these poses though? Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Skills. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuko clean up the food. Hey, Crazy Daisy! Since we're already here, do you want to just walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. I mean, freaking, why not? Yay! Yeah, it's so great! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuko, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Would I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Or why not all of them? Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts off with writing a poem tonight. Oh yeah, let's write a nice, deep, awesome poem. Oh, these beats, man. Going down the street and writing a poem. And then you go tomorrow and you go show them. Oh, those rhymes. Oh, wow, I feel like Eminem could rap to this song. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member would like. Something good might happen with whoever likes the poem most. What? I don't even know who the heck's my favorite club member anyway. Oh well. Nibble, covet. Philosophy, jump, meager, adventure, shopping, anime, fear, lipstick. Jump. Sure. What? Who's that? Natsuko. Oh yeah, I can see the freaking pentagram pin she has. Okay, I pick words based on who I like the most. So Yuri is probably like tragedy or like anxiety or something like that. And then Natsuko's probably like bunny. I don't know. Okay, excitement, uncanny, explode, poof. Memories, anxiety, bunny, vivacious, unrequited, uncanny. Sure. Vivid, existence, agonizing, daydream, fireworks, fireflies, marshmallow, essence, jumpy rose. Vivid. Hurt, time, atone, dark, incapable. Yes, incapable. Extreme peace, uncontrollable, games. Games, I like games. Sweet, judgment, comfort, Doki Doki, sunset, heaven sent, pout, pleasure, horror, feather. Doki Doki, okie dokie, artichoke. Music, extraordinary. Extraordinary, not extraordinary. Color, joy, dance, bubbles, peace, whistle, loud. Frightening, music, extraordinary. Fun, climax, kitty, lollipop. Kitty lollipops. Who wants a kitty lollipop, everyone? Clumsy puppy. Flee, alone, inferno, disaster. Fudge. Kitty. These words have nothing to do with each other. Embrace, anger, sugar, infallible, milk, cheer, electricity, sadness, lazy, vertigo, electricity. I have no idea what the flip I'm doing. Journey, awesome, silly, hop, skirt, incongruent, cute, friends, parfait, which means perfect in French, Valentine, awesome. Despise, family, lust, disoriented, raindrops, party, beauty, sticky, pure, sunny. Pure, sunny, sticky, beauty, disoriented, raindrops. Party. Empty, calm, nightgown, charm, tenacious, fluffy, unrestrained, broken, ribbon, boop. Boop! I like to boop stuff. Boop, 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 boop. Massacre, mouse, precious, time, together, romance, variance, secretive, gray aura. Secretive? I have no idea. I have to pick like 20 words. Papa. I have to pick that one. Spinning, desire, grief, portrait, melody, rain cloud, lucky, candy, sparkle, fantasy. Lucky. Bliss, suicide. Okay, death, you know what? Vitality, giggle, dazzle, after image, ocean, childhood, pink. Childhood, depression, whisper, swimsuit, what? None of these words have anything to do with each other. Flying, happiness, hair, vibrant, starscape, heartbeat, contamination, whisper. Tears, infinite, twirl, shame, laugh. Holiday, chocolate, rainbow, amazing rainbow chocolate, amazing chocolate rainbow holiday. Question. I have no idea. Passion, marriage, vanilla, wrath, melancholy. You know what? Shut up. I hate you all. Landscape, love, fester, crimson, strawberry. Because why not? Strawberries are delicious, especially wrapped in chocolate. Analysis, warm, insight, clouds, imagination, unstable, cry, email, bed, unending. Imagination. I have no idea what I'm doing. Hi again, Crazy Daisy. Glad to see you didn't turn away on us. Nah, don't worry. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. I missed my video games for this. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Crazy Daisy.
Of course.
I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuko, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuko finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuko plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Crazy Daisy always gives his best as long as he's having fun. That's me! He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room, all that other stuff.
How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? I don't remember that one.
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come you and Crazy Daisy can become good friends too? Maybe not. Sayori? Stop. Oh god, I choked on my own spit. Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she put me into. Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori.
Sayori?
Me? No. As long as it's a game cast, I'm all good.
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it? I want to know.
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
Cry in the pillow. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all good. If you don't want to share, it's okay. Okay? Just share the problem and it's all good. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
Ah, such a nice gesture. Oh, I like it. Thank you so much. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Ah, very nice. She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Okay, now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yep, that corner, over there, near the locker. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Okay, as to be expected. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuko is rummaging around in the closet. Okay. I hear Natsuko utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needed a hand. Okay. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the whole point of keeping your collection organized if someone's just gonna mess it up?
Natsuko slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes over across the shelf. Manga.
You read manga, right?
Yeah. Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it unless you figure out where the other person stands.
How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
Where? Wait. I gotta clean this off. I gotta clean the manga off my face. Is it gone? Is it gone? What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is!
Natsuko snatches it out of my hand. Thanks. That's what I wanted all along. Then she turns to the box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Ah, much better.
Seeing the box with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know that feel.
I get closer to look at the box she's admiring. Perfect girls? Perfect girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible.
If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door.
She points to the classroom door.
Hey, I wasn't judging anything. Freaking go away now.
I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Crazy Daisy. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature clubs. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact,
Natsuko pulls out the first volume of The Perfect Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoved the book right into my hands. Why? I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in a colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly neat. What are these terms?
Don't just stand there. What?
Natsuko grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Not into the closet. It's weird. Then she takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Okay.
Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable?
That was my line, but I decided to say it in the most girly voice possible. I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work.
We can't read at the same time like that. What the fudge? Why is that? I guess it's easier to be closer together like this.
Don't just say that! You'll make me feel weird about it.
Just go sit in a chair then. Natsuko crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. There. Do I smell? Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Anyway, not like I can particularly say it's a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuko once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space which she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Well, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
No, I'm not. I'm kind of staring off into space.
I am, but nothing's really happened yet,
So I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these, but it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with the guy in the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into their backstories, and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts. Is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean? I meant that... Cut! There's something... Natsuko gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a whole lot of baking in this manga? Well... Natsuko pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah... Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. So shut up. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's... just a coincidence. Nope, nothing has to do with this manga. Even though I got it like 4 years ago when I just started baking, you know? I just happened to get baking around the same time I got this manga. God damn it! I would get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone who I can't read. I feel bad for anyone that impersonable. Definitely not a coincidence. Definitely not. I guess that explains Natsuko's interest in baking. Still, all of the hobbies to pick up from manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Oh, Jesus Christ! Hi! We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not! Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? Oh god, her eyes moved. That was a little bit... That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. My bad. Sorry if I read so much manga and all my friends read all the manga that I read. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. No it's not. That's a load of crap. I can't even bring it out with them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. That's it. I like Natsuko. I like her now, even though she has her freaking half pentagram thing. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less than friends that are who are into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I'm gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica, he's kind of a jerk about it. Like, come on, like, oh god. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it, enjoying it, having a ball with it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying it yourself, right? Oh wait, was that? Okay. So, okay, that made no sense. Okay, I don't know which line I read in that voice. Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. Jeez, calm down. I read at my own pace, Jesus. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuko starts to laugh. Why? I totally forgot that happens. Natsuko puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. but it gets especially bad when... Ooh, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. You shouldn't. What are you doing? You're spoiling it for me. Just finish the chapter. Okay, I finished it. Jesus. Natsuko's voice sparkles with excitement. The stark contrast of her usual... for frick's sake, to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can't understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuko, for whom is a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone! What? Are you ready for today's poems? Oh, come on! Could your time be any worse? Sorry! I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though, you do look pretty cozy over there. Aha! Natsuko suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides a good 12 inches away from me. So a foot. You could have just said a good foot away from me. Alright. Guess I'll have to stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuko. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but, I don't want to ruin your perfect collection, That'd be just mean. Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. What? Is that really alright? That missing, this is like missing out of your bookshelf. Aren't you gonna miss it? I say that mostly because I didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. I'll just kill you. By tomorrow? I only get part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind if some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose it is necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuko's enthusiastic face. Or am I just scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alrighty then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. Carefully though, she might kill you. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yes, I did. What is wrong with you? Of course I did. Yeah? Freaking, you think I break promises like that? My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I never really done this before. Well now, as everyone's ready, why don't you find something to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. Well, clearly. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuko and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Oh, shiz. Yuri? I mean, I like Yuri. She accidentally so cute. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should chat with her. I could trust her opinion to be fair. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry.
I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself. If you don't want to, it's okay. I understand.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on.
Okay, thinking.
Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yes. First time. I was rapping while I wrote it too. Time to... Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure.
Because you are really talented.
I guess I might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's that bad, real bad.
No.
What? No.
Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. No, it's okay, even though that's not an accurate representation of burying your face in your hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes. We really haven't gotten anywhere.
I might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I didn't really notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there's
Oh, come on.
specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up writing styles separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, she sounds like an expert.
Jesus, I wish that.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together, and probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but with all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you a valuable feedback. Natsuko can be a little bit biased though.
Biased? How? She just likes manga, you know?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that.
Oh, so humble and nice.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or me to Natsuko. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay, nice. Ghost under the light. What? I can't read cursive. I'm not that type of person.
The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light thickens, I thicken back.
I flicker back? The light flickers, I flicker back. Okay, I suck at reading frickin' cursive. So excuse me if I read that incorrectly. Yeah, what happened?
I'm so sorry to have put you
such terrible handwriting. No, you don't. It's just I suck at reading cursive. Did she know? How'd she know? What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. I just can't read cursive. Jesus. Well, I just don't read script. There you. This guy knows me. This guy is me. I relate to this guy way more often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh?
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts?
Oh, are you into ghosts, Yuri? Who? What?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Crazy Daisy.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you only did glance over it after all. But remember, poets often express their thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost.
So invisibility.
Lingering in her last remaining piece of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. It makes me happy yet you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up one of these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Nice. Okay, I'm not gonna show any more poems to these people. I'm gonna save it there. Boom. Saved. Right there. Overwrite it. In your face. Peace. Okay, I'm gonna leave this episode of Doki Doki Literature Club here. Okie dokie, smoky dokie. Okay, it's getting interesting, I guess. I feel like I'm just talking to the girls a lot more. And I'm getting to know them. Nothing particularly. I'm pretty sure this is just the beginning still. of what I'm doing, so I have no idea what I'm doing still. So I don't know if it gets any, when I say interesting, I mean like darker, I guess, because people say, oh, it'll mess you up, and I'm like, this is not really messing me up. Either that I'm just not phased by it or something. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me this video. If you did enjoy, blast the like button with it. Don't forget to subscribe. This is my boss, and I will see you guys in the next video.